Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where in today's video we're going to be taking a look at a leak for Star Wars The High Republic TV series. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee. Greetings, Exalted Ones. This is Star Wars Coffee, keeping you up to date with everything Star Wars, including the latest news, leaks, and analysis. I'd like to give a special shout out to the current Star Wars Coffee channel members. Starting at just $1.99 a month, you can get exclusive commentary from me as we rewatch the entire Star Wars series. Thank you to BSimms, Daniel, Richard, Reina, Michelle, Mener, Neon, and Ethan for being channel members. Star Wars The High Republic features the Jedi as we've always wanted to see them, according to a Lucasfilm presser, as true guardians of peace and justice. This is a hopeful, optimistic time, when the Jedi and the Galactic Republic are at their height. But of course, into this glorious new era, something wicked this way comes. This is a golden age for the Jedi, and also a time of galactic expansion in the Outer Rim. So expect there to be rich tales of exploration, charting out the galaxy, meeting new cultures, and discovering what pioneer life in the Outer Rim was like. That's the description that Star Wars gave us back in February of 2020 when they announced Star Wars The High Republic. Since then, we've gotten books, we've gotten comics lined up, and now, according to Jordan Mason, we have a Star Wars animated series that will take us back to this era. Reading this article from Cineflex's Jordan Mason, new Star Wars animated series will go to the past. Star Wars animated projects are still in the works, and we've heard word that one of them will let fans experience the High Republic. The Star Wars live-action series are chugging along, but it's been a little bit since we've heard anything about any upcoming animated projects. We know Lucasfilm is still hiring and adding to their animation team, but aside from the Bad Batch, we don't know what they've been working on. Maybe I can help a little bit with that. Over the last couple of days, I've heard from a handful of sources that 3 new animated series are currently in various stages of development, one of which would be set during the High Republic era. This January, Lucasfilm and Disney are kicking off a new publishing initiative that users in a brand new, unexplored period of time in Star Wars. It's exciting and been top on my most anticipated Star Wars endeavors ever since it was announced earlier this year, says Jordan. Being set a couple hundred years before the events of the films open up, with a wide range of storytelling potential, and I'm in love with that. From what I've heard, this is definitely among their new sandboxes to play in for stories. Despite being initially announced as a publishing project, I'd heard even last year that it was being considered as a multimedia project that would span to other mediums as well. It's already popped up in VR, and this actually isn't the first time I've heard the High Republic mentioned in terms of a TV show. I've heard whispers of a potential live-action series happening as well, but I'm not sure if that's still in the cards or some wires got crossed, and it has always been an animated project. Sadly, I don't have any specific details on what series will be included, whether it'll include characters from the books, comics, or not. From what I can gather, it's in the early days of development, and lines up with what I've heard a few months back about a new project entering the concept stage, normally among the first steps. Still not entirely sure what the other animated project is, could be a Rebels follow-up, but it's been a while since I've heard anything about that. With Ahsoka now in live action, I'm not sure what's going to happen with that particular aspect. Hopefully with The Mandalorian nearing its final 2 episodes for the season, we'll hear more about these upcoming projects, and officially sooner rather than later. So Jordan Mason detailing the High Republic TV series. Now this is something that I've been speculating on, that this was not just going to be a publishing initiative. This was obviously set to do what Disney has been doing all along, which is to continue to create their own canon and being able to cross over separate mediums with one another. And they started this with the Clone Wars and Rebels by bringing Bo-Katan and bringing Ahsoka back into the live action scene, as well as bringing Boba Fett back. So now they've connected 40 plus years of Star Wars, and I expected them to continue to do this. I expect those next 3, and those of you who follow the channel daily know this, back when we were talking about the High Republic a little more frequently before Mando kicked in, is the next 3 Star Wars film dates I suspect are going to be a High Republic based era films, because why else would they be publishing all of these novels, all of this campaign, working on this TV series if they weren't planning on capitalizing on all of that with the most general audience friendly format, which is a film, a feature film. And why not do 3 of them if they're going to set things in the High Republic like this? This gives them the opportunity to do new stories, new characters, new endeavors, and they could even go with planets that we already know to kind of get a more friendly and familiar feel to general audience goers. Not only would this be able to accomplish that task, it would also be able to bind and connect the different Star Wars fan bases, where you have the Lucas fan camp, you have the Legends fan camp, and you have the Disney fan camp. So you could please all of them in one sense by doing something completely original and something that hasn't been done, where you can't really ruin anybody's perspective of what this was supposed to be like. We know that Yoda is one of the few characters who's going to be around at this time. We know that the only other possible one is R2. But let me know what you guys think about all of this news in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching, may God bless you, and the Force be with you always. If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe.
Do it!
And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.